Oh, shoot. Holy crap. Oh, my God.
It was just sitting there.
Oh, the heck? This is going to be awesome. Wow. Good job, Boo.
Oh, just with my eyes.
Good job. That's freaking awesome.
I'm going to look some more.
Oh my goodness, I just realized if you haven't been keeping up with our shorts on the 1814 house, I could have ruined the excitement for you. If you're looking for the ooh and the ah moments of us actually finding these items, go to this link right here. It's the playlist for all of the shorts we put together for the 1814 house. A lot of amazing finds, quick little videos so you can plow through them all. All right, see you in just a second. All right, so if y'all have been following along our shorts the last few weeks, you'll know that we've been hitting a house that was built in 1814 in downtown Huntsville. We've been hitting it pretty hard lately. Found some pretty cool items, a whole bunch of really cool items, and I figured we'd probably give that piece of property a little rest. Plus, the last time I was out there on the way to the car, my Equinox 800 bit the dust. So I'm waiting on the new detector, and in the meantime, I have secured a new permission that we will be hunting at this weekend, assuming my detector comes in. And I wanted to go ahead and show you some of the coolest things that we found at this house, if you missed them on the shorts. And also there's a handful of items here that I still need some help identifying, that I don't believe y'all have seen these yet. So anyway, let's get to what we have found. So it appears that the house was very much, it was occupied by the Union during the Civil War. And in the back corner of the house, we found a lot of evidence of soldier activity, Union activity. Found a number of chunks of camp lead. This is the only one, really. There's other little chunks of lead kind of all over the place. This looks like a smashed small bullet. Not sure what it was, but it's lead. Here's a shot, what looks to be a shot 22, and it's patinaed, so it's an older one. Looks like they would have shot that into a pile of dirt. Here's a shot buckshot, and here is a unshot buckshot. Other little chunks of lead. Found that old head stamp that was from like the 1880s, 1890s, something like that. Found a couple of percussion caps. I don't think I showed that in any video, but we found a total of three ringers, which are very cool. Every time I see one of these things come out of the ground, I'm just amazed because they've been sitting there for 160 plus years. It's very cool. And this one was sitting right up on top of the ground where Christy saw it with her eyeballs, not with the detector. And as far as gun type stuff goes, gun finds go, this is to me one of the coolest. This was found in two pieces in totally separate parts of the yard. It's a 32 caliber, 32 short, and it would have gone with a Smith & Wesson Army Model 2, which is a very cool looking gun. It was not officially used or issued by the U.S. Army, but many of the soldiers and officers kept them as personal defense weapons. Let's see, the next little area of concern is these people, whoever lived here, lost a lot of buttons. Y'all haven't seen this one yet. It's got some bubbles on it. I'm not sure if that's a detail or if that's some kind of just corrosion, but that's a small little button. This was the cool little star button. This was that British button. It says something about extra fine color on it or something. Here was a little cuff button that y'all haven't seen yet. Here's the little triplets of the Hapgrade button. There were three of those, and they were found all over the yard. Two of them were pretty close to each other. The other one was in the entire other side of the yard. Here's an awesome little Union cuff button. It's either a cuff button or a visor button. Look about the same size. And this is that really interesting snap body. It says the Kaiser on it. Kaiser, whatever you want to say. Very cool. Here, I guess these are more than likely horse tack type buckles. More buckle stuff. We found this. I believe this is going to be a little adjuster for maybe even a kid's size coveralls or suspenders or something like that. And this, I feel like this is probably a little belt buckle type cover. I think I saw some suspender clips that have a little hinge down thing that kind of pinches when it closes off. It's kind of hard to see some of these things. I know with better light you can see that this has some floral design in it. Thin little decorative piece. I think it was a pin. Other people had some other ideas what it would be. This is a really cool item. It says the time to rise for remember it flies. That's some sort of a belt buckle cover or buckle. I don't. It's really lightweight, so I can't imagine you putting a whole lot of torque on that. But it's very cool. I love finding little ornamental decorative pieces like that. Found this set of keys. Found what turned out to be, I thought it was the rim of a euro or some two-piece coinage, but it turns out that was likely a spacer for a cutoff wheel. Here we found a very old furniture tack. And this, I'm not sure what this is. Y'all haven't seen this. I think it is the little, I saw a totally separate, it looks like if it wasn't smashed, it kind of looks like a rivet, just a rivet by itself. But if you look at an old oil lamp or lantern or whatever, they have a little dial on the side where you adjust the flame height. And it looks, when you look at the end of it, it looks just like this. So I'm thinking it might be just a broken off piece of the lamp. All right, let's see. A couple more things that are pretty cool. This, you saw a little short on this. This is a little, looks like a bag seal. And look these up. It's probably off of some flour or grain or something like that that would have been delivered to the house. This is also similar in that it's a piece of lead crimped down to seal a bag. Also probably a, you haven't seen this one, but it's probably just a flour or grain bag seal. This is lead, and I feel like this is probably also a bag seal because you can see it's got the little where the fabric kind of burlap would have kind of been smashed into it, but I don't see any kind of indicator of what it is. No writing or logo or anything like that pushed into it. So I'm not sure exactly what that is, but that's what my guess is. As far as other cool things or very cool things, we've got, I found a couple of different thimbles. This one is thin. This one is tiny. So I guess there was some sewing going on. They probably needed to do a bunch of sewing with all these buttons falling off. Let's see, some other old cool stuff. We got, Christy found this with her eyeballs. Y'all haven't seen this. This is just a harmonica reed. I'm always amazed at how many harmonica reeds people find at old houses. Like, why don't you keep up with your harmonicas? But a few old nails. We had a pile of nails, absolute pile of nails. Those are just some of the more obvious old square nails. This thing was screaming when I found it. I mean, it actually blew my ears out. But I'll actually put a new gasket in the back of that and put that on my hose at home. All right, and I like, I think y'all know this, I like finding coins probably more than anything, just because there's specific dates associated with them and all that. This is all modern crap. This is an old tax token. I think that was my first find at that house, first non-ferrous find of the house. Got an It's either 1816 or 1818. It's hard to tell. Wheat penny, and then maybe a 44 or something like that, and a 57 wheat penny. And then this is the oldest coin I've ever found, which was awesome. And it was actually just right under the surface. It's a shield nickel. Never found one of those before. I was super pumped to get that. That was awesome. It's 1867, so that's more than 30 years older than my previous oldest coin. Now, I do have a handful of things left that I don't know what they are, and maybe you can help me figure them out. This is heavy. It's heavy and it's brass, and it's not perfect. You can see that, I don't know if you can see this or not, but it's not perfectly rectangular cutout through there, so I'm not sure what that means. But at the end, and I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not, the end is threaded, and also right here is threaded. It's really kind of a rough thread. It almost kind of looks like a I don't know, it almost looks like a tie rod end or something like that. I don't know what this thing is. You can kind of see a little casting mark right above my thumbnail. If you see that, it goes all the way around the rounded part. But it's heavy. I don't know what that is. If you got any idea what that might be, let me know. They found these things. Not sure what they are. They were together and they were kind of like this. Christy found these with her eyes. It's kind of a brassy, coppery, patinaed item. It's got some gunk. I don't know what that is. It's hard and crunchy. So we don't know what that is. Any idea? It's got an interesting little pattern to it. No idea. Here's another thing. It's brass or copper alloy. Not sure what it is. There's no threads on the inside. When it first came out of the ground, I thought maybe it was a rimfire case, like some odd, thick, short rimfire case, but I don't believe that's the case. I'm guessing that some, like a dowel or something, would have gone into it, and this would have been some kind of a foot, but I could be totally wrong on that. So if you got any idea what that might be, let me know. Couple other things. This is iron, but I kind of get the feeling like this is one of those, and I'm not even sure what you'd call it, but between a wooden handle and a blade, whatever that little ring is that kind of keeps the wood pressed or wood from splitting, the handle from splitting. Maybe that's what that is. I don't know. But it looks like it's wrought iron. It's, it's kind of rough. It's not like a piece of a pipe or anything like that. It's different. I'm not even sure that I'm saying that as well as I should, but, and then this, this is also iron. This kind of looks like it would be something that you'd see kind of around the barrel of a gun, like an old gun. It kind of holds, maybe the stock to the barrel or something. You can see some ribs. I'm not sure if you can see it here, but in real life you can see some ribs in there. Not sure what that would be. It may just be a piece of some sort of a pipe fitting, but it's not like threaded. So I'm not sure what that would be. Again, it looks like it's a wrought iron type, real rough, not smooth or machined. So anyway, that's the haul. And like I said, we went there probably 5 or 6 times over the past few weeks. I'm sure y'all are probably getting pretty tired of seeing the same background over and over, but it was amazing. And it does look like the owner had told me that somebody had been out there and metal detected before. It looks like they went out there and got most of the high tones. I didn't find any silver. I'm really kind of surprised about that. I'll probably go back out there once the new detector gets back in at some point, but the next place we go is going to be a different place. It's going to be in 5 Points in downtown. It's about 110 or 115 years old. The house, it's nice big yard. Looks like it should be easy to dig. So that'll be our next adventure. But that's it for now. I appreciate you watching. Y'all have a fantastic rest of your day.